Okay, let's get going with the warm-up. So the first part of the warm-up is the circulation booster, which, as the name suggests, is going to get the heart pumping a little bit and get us warmed up and ready for exercise. Now, make sure that if you're sitting on the back of your chair, that you scoot yourself forward so that you're sitting on the first third of your chair, okay? Make sure that your ankles are under your knees and you're sitting nice and upright, okay? So let's go. We'll start by doing some toe taps. This will get the ankles moving. Right, now let's do some heel taps. Now the part that I find challenging. Try to do heel taps. Oof, let's see if I can get this right. Here we go. Heel taps with one while doing toe taps with the other. This always takes me a while to settle into it. It's a bit of a challenge for my mind as well as my body. Okay, so you can leave the feet for the minute and let's get those arms swinging. So here, what we want to do is drive those elbows back as far as we can. That will help activate and strengthen the back muscles. We spend so much time sitting hunched over that it's actually a really good idea to do that. Okay, again, let's get those elbows nice and far back. Remember, stay upright as you're doing this. Right, okay, let's try a bit of quiet marching. So you're going to lift off with the toes and come back down on the toes. So this isn't your military marching, which makes a lot of noise. This is more of a quiet march. Okay, so let's get the arms going as well. Once we get both the upper body and the lower body going at the same time, that really does help the body warm up. Okay, let's do something different with the feet. So we're going to do what we call heel digs, which is put your foot right in front of you and try to get that heel down onto the ground fairly hard. You should feel a bit of a shock going up your leg. That vibration will help to build the bones in your legs. So it's definitely a good thing. Okay, let's do some punches now. So let's do some punches in the downwards direction. And punches outwards. And punches upwards. And let's do some cross-body punches. Okay, now let's get the feet going along with the arms. So we're going back to the heel digs with the feet and sticking with the cross-body punches. Oh, I'm definitely getting warm. Okay, let's do something else with the legs. We're going to take the legs out just on one side and then on the other side. I think I'm going to be doing about 4 on each side. Okay, then we'll alternate. Taking one leg out to the side and then the other leg out to the side. Right, what kind of arm motion could we get doing with this? Sort of raise an arm while you're taking the leg out to the side. I can definitely feel it warming me up and loosening up the shoulder muscles. Okay, I think that's probably enough for the circulation booster. So now let's do some mobilization. And the idea of this is to get those joints moving and expand the range of motion a little bit. So let's start with the shoulders. Raising your shoulders nice and up high, up to your ears, and then try to bring them down towards your hips. After we've done a few of those, let's roll the shoulders. So you're not trying to do this quickly. The idea is just to try to get your shoulders to their maximum range of motion. Okay, let's go the other way. Okay, so now let's do torso twist. So what we want to do here is put one hand on one thigh, put your other hand on the back of the chair, and then turn and look behind you as far as you can. And then we're going to do the other side. Oh, just heard my back crack there. Right, and go back to the first side. And once more on each side. Okay, let's do some wrist circles. That should get those wrists warmed up and ready to go. Okay, turn them the other way. Right, now let's do some side bends. So you want to keep your body upright as much as possible in the front to back direction and just lean to the side as much as you can. Okay, and lean to the other side. Right, back to the first side, try to get a good stretch there. Back to the second side. Right, once more on each side. Okay, now we're going to do ankle activator. So you want to put your foot out in front of you, not quite straight, and then you want to get your toe right where your heel was. So the idea here is to pull the toe towards you as much as you can when you're doing it, when you've got the toe pointed up, and then push the toe as far away from you as you can when you've got the toe down. Okay, right, now let's do the other side. Right, remember, try to get that toe as close to you and as far away from you as you can. Right. I think you're warmed up and ready for action. So again, you can use this as a warm-up to get ready for further exercise, or a great thing to do with it is to use the exercises that I've shown you here to break up long periods of sitting. So if you find yourself watching telly for a long time, or doing crossword puzzles, or whatever it is that you're sitting doing for a long time, you can just just move around a little bit and just try to loosen up your body so that you're not sitting completely still for a long time. Okay? Right. Thanks.